I've heard from a lot of you over the past few days since I got back from South Florida that the content, the messages, the information has been especially helpful and especially powerful. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. And I recognize that as well, that the information has been especially powerful since I got back from South Florida. And maybe it's because I got a wake up call. Maybe it's because I got focused back on the mission. And maybe it's because while I was in South Florida, I was able to come face to face with a lot of things that I was avoiding. And I have to thank all the people involved in that for allowing me and helping me to get to that place. Sorry that I didn't have it turned off. So I want to thank Sandra, and I want to thank Joe, and I want to thank Carol, I want to thank Sophia, and I want to thank the other people that were involved in helping me grow my spiritual development and get to the place where I am now, because I think it's clearly a better place than I was before. And I want to share with you something here in the morning mantra, which will change your life one way or the other. You just need to know who you are. You just need to know what you are. And that's all I can do for you, because from there, you have to take it and decide what you're going to do. And I'm going to show you a little something right now, which makes it so plain and so simple that you can't miss it. This is who you are. This is what you are. And what you do with this information is going to determine where you go. You, ladies and gentlemen, are a spirit that is trapped, encapsulated within an animal body. This flesh meat suit is our animal body. And if that looks like the emblem of one of the leading retailers in the world, that's not a coincidence either, because they want you to know that you are a spirit trapped inside an animal body, and they want you to target the animal body and make sure that you're feeding that and clothing that and putting lotions and potions on that and taking care of that to the exclusion of all others, because they want you taking care of that animal body. Now, this cannot be debated. This cannot be denied. You are a spirit. You know you're a spirit. When you lay down at night and you feel that yearning, when you feel that certain something, that's your spirit. If you're listening to this channel, I don't have to spend 5 minutes convincing you you're a spirit. And you certainly know that your spirit is encased within an animal body. So knowing now what you know, that you are a spirit within an animal body, where you go from here is up to you. Because if you do things that mainly serve this animal body, then your animal body will be the thing that dominates your existence here in this world. If you're worrying about the maintenance of the animal body, the feeding of the animal body, the development of the animal body, then the animal body will be dominating your spirit. And that is the condition of at least 70% of the people on planet Earth are being dominated by their spiritual body, because they're choosing to let their spiritual body dominate them, because that's what they give the most attention to. And they give precious little attention to their spirit. And this is taken from a diagram out of The Secret Science by John Baines. And if you haven't ordered that book yet, what are you waiting for? So most of us are in the condition that we're in because we spend most of our time servicing the animal body. And it is the animal body then which quite naturally begins to dominate the spirit. But those few of us that have chosen to focus mainly on the spirit, we find that the spirit will actually begin to grow and will actually begin to dominate and control the animal body. And that's the way it's supposed to be. The spirit is supposed to grow and control the animal body. The spirit is supposed to be in charge. The spirit is supposed to be in control. And you are in charge and you are in control of the ratio within this picture. And I'm going to try something just to maybe show you a graphic representation of what I'm talking about here. And I don't know if I can do it or not, but we'll see if we can do it live on the fly. Here's what we want to have happen. Right now, Mostly we are controlled by the animal body. And this is probably a very optimistic presentation, a very optimistic visualization of the percentage of animal body concentration versus the percentage of spirit concentration. And this is why most people are dominated by their animal passions and their animal body. What we can do by focusing on spirit is, if I can do this, this is what we can do, ladies and gentlemen, within our lives. We can take and we can get to where we can grow our spirit to where it can take up much more of this dealio right here. Hey, that's not too bad, huh? We can actually grow our spirit to where our spirit becomes the dominant part of our being, where the spirit becomes the thing that is who and what we are, and the body becomes merely a vehicle for the necessary transmission and transportation of that which is really us along this three-dimensional path which we are trotting. This is how we should look. This is what we should look like. This is how we should be as individuals. Spiritual beings walking around of necessity within an animal body, which is the white and the black part there. That's who we should be. That's who we could be. That's who we're trying to be. And if it is to be, it's up to me. You should say that out loud. If it is to be, it's up to me. And if this is you, it's because of you. What do you want, cousin? Is that what you want? Or is that what you want? I'm Jeffrey Daugherty. This is New Cosmic Knowledge. I told you that was pretty good stuff. I'll be back today with more broadcast excellence. Thanks again to Sandra, Joe, and Carol, Sophia, for helping me unindoctrinate myself, helping me create myself, helping me build the life I love, and helping me get a requisite wake-up call. And now I know where I need to go. I've been reminded. How about you? Are you ready to unindoctrinate yourself? We're the last generation of real humans, cousin. Let's get to indoctrinating. Let's get to growing some spirit and shrinking some animal body. And there's nothing wrong with building that animal body up to physical optimization, because it'll help support your spiritual optimization. But that's another podcast. I'm Jeffrey Daugherty. We're the last generation of real humans. Let's get busy.